So, is anyone really that surprised that Mads Lewis is getting called out for bullying another TikToker for having a trauma scar? I mean, Mads always gave me mean girl energy ever since I knew about her. Aside from Mads getting attacked on the internet for being a bully, well, Malu Trevejo also got exposed by one of her ex-employees as they went on a podcast and revealed pure evidence against her. And y'all, even Danielle Cohn got herself in real trouble after she flashed herself to her ex, Ethan Fair, for content. Just when we thought things couldn't get any worse this year, well, it's off to an amazing start so far. With that being said, you guys, let's just start with Mads Lewis. Who knew that Mads Lewis would be back on my channel, but not with a good reason? Yeah. It's shocking, honestly. I mean, the situation that went down with her this week actually left me confused and upset because so many people were accusing her of being a bully. Again, so shocking. Ever since Mads Lewis blew up on social media, people have been accusing her left and right of being mean. In fact, one of the TikTokers, Tori, who lived with her in an influencer house, exposed Mads at one point for bullying her after she shared a video talking about how Mads was treating her like garbage and how she was talking about her to the other roommates behind her back. Of course, Mads immediately responded to the accusations in multiple videos, but still, not that many people believed her side.
She posted something on her story that has voice to it, so you can hear me and Christian, who's sitting next to me, talking in the background, and she writes on there that, can you pull it up, please?
Yeah.
She writes on there something as if I was like yelling at her or complaining about her putting my clothing into the dryer, which I don't know why I would ever yell at someone for putting my stuff in the dryer. That is the nicest thing ever. I obviously did not yell at her or get mad at her. And it sounds really bad, but it's actually not. It was a really good conversation.
Since, well, she decided to prove those bully accusations a few months later by going on social media and shading both her ex-boyfriend Jaden and her best friend Nessa Barrett. Keep in mind, y'all, this bullying situation kept going for over a year, and so many people noticed how Mads gives off mean girl type of energy based on her actions. But unfortunately, this bullying accusation against Mads didn't just end at one point in her career after she got accused of mocking a TikToker. This all started earlier this week when a TikToker went viral on the internet for allegedly having a trauma scar on her cheek. And well, despite how tons of TikTokers made fun of her, some people didn't actually believe that she had a trauma scar, but instead they thought that the TikToker was fishing for views and compliments by drawing a big line on her cheek. This made the one and only Mads Lewis finally step in and react to the drama by making a TikTok video mocking the TikToker for her trauma scar.
This? Oh, sorry. My dog scratched me and yeah, when I was like 7, and it's just a scar now. And anyways, let's get ready. Okay, part 2 of doing a get ready with me. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put on foundation.
Even though this video was funny as hell, TikToker who Mads mocked had different opinions about it since she decided to duet the video and say this in the caption while crying.
I've been holding my breath, I've been counting to 10 over something you said.
Bro, it really hurts when a large creator uses their platform to bully a girl for her trauma scar. After this video got posted, tons of people started attacking the girl for allegedly faking her trauma scar after it appeared to be moving its place on her cheek in every video.
So I'm taking back what's mine, you miss.
Other than that, there was also a video of her friend allegedly smearing the scar on her face too.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no.
But for the most part, the majority of the internet was attacking Mads for being a bully, and this made Mads herself delete her video instantly and respond to the hate comments by claiming that her video wasn't targeted towards anyone.
I don't really hide them. I don't really blur them out. They're kind of just there, if you can see them, but they are scars and they do fade, and I have done things to make them fade. I actually have gone almost an entire year without doing this specific thing, and I am so grateful because it's made me the person I am today. And I never want anybody to have to do that or feel that they have to get rid of their problems in that way. Again, me saying this is not me trying to tell you, oh, sympathize for me, but I just want to clarify, me doing that video was not in any way, shape, or
After this, a lot of people went on social media to attack Mads for lying while defending the TikToker, since they felt Mads had intended to make a mockery out of this TikToker by posting that video to her millions of followers. Here's what people had to say. If she wants to follow the crowd, that's cool, but why lie when she knows it's targeted to the girl? Mads has always been a cyberbully, and y'all have taken every chance you've gotten to defend her. This girl's scar being fake doesn't give anyone the right to mock her with the intent of making her feel bad about herself. Stop making excuses. It doesn't matter whether the scar is fake or not. The fact that y'all care so much to cyberbully is frightening. Please seek help, including you, Mads Lewis. Anyways, let's just move on now to Malu Trevejo, who got exposed by her ex-assistant for being problematic after he revealed actual proof. After Malu Trevejo was sued by 3 of her ex-employees for harassment and abuse, she finally got exposed by one of them with actual receipts this time. And y'all, things got pretty intense. You should probably check out my recent videos on Malu if you need more context, but basically this entire situation started after Malu received hate for lip-syncing the N-word in her newest TikTok video. And after she made stupid claims that she's excused for saying the N-word because she's Egyptian, she got dragged by the entire internet for still having a platform and trying to spread hatred towards the Black community. A couple of days after this happened, some of Malu's ex-staffers decided to sue her for treatment after they exposed her for using her position of power to inflict emotional, mental, and verbal abuse upon them. And y'all, they even seeked $4 million in damages after they sued her for battery, defamation, and SA, among other complaints. The staffers also expressed in an article how Malu abused them emotionally and verbally after she allegedly called them racial and homophobic slurs whenever they didn't respond to her texts and calls quickly. Now, despite how these were just allegations, a lot of people actually believed the ex-staffers' accusations against Malu after they demanded actual proof of Malu being problematic so they could cancel her. And thankfully, people's wish came true after Malu's ex-assistant decided to go on a podcast the next day to defend the ex-staffer and reveal actual receipts of Malu insulting him via voice message.
She was the freaking worst person I've ever worked for in my life. Ever.
Is there really something wrong with you? Dude, you gotta be the dumbest the fuck I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Like, it's wild, bro.
Dude, you gotta be the dumbest I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Bro, like, it gets even deeper. I don't want to play some that.
No. All the ones you played for me are good.
That's exactly my fucking point. And now we're in a have to be for the food to be ready. Why the fuck would I eat pasta at fucking 11 a.m.? Are you dumb?
Like, yo, I'm telling you, bro, like.
After Malu's ex-assistant spoke out on the abuse he endured from her, Malu decided to remove her Instagram profile picture and announced that she will be taking a break from social media. And y'all, she even said that she will come back with nothing but the truth. I will be back when all the actual truth comes out. They took the last bit out of light that I had and the only thing I cared about. Now they took my happiness. At least they won't take my truth. Bye-bye. I'll be back soon. Malu is the type of influencer that thinks just because she's famous, she can treat people like trash. Malu has always been a problem. She doesn't know how to be humble, so hopefully she'll lose her platform because this ain't right at all. Yikes. She is awful with a mean girl image. Anyways, y'all, let's just end today's video with Danielle Cohn getting dragged for flashing her tatas to her ex-boyfriend, Ethan Fair. It hasn't been a week since Danielle Cohn reunited with her ex, Ethan Fair, and now she's flashing herself to him as a way to make content. These influencers have no shame at all. I know this situation has been bothering a lot of people in the TikTok community, especially Danielle's fans, who were shocked to see her earlier last week how Danielle and her ex Ethan rekindled their friendship. In my previous video, we addressed the hate comments Danielle received after she became friends with Ethan again, despite how he did her dirty years ago when she exposed him in a YouTube video for not only impregnating her, but for also ghosting her after he found out about the pregnancy. Even though this was very very tragic to hear. People were hella disappointed this week after Danielle shot a commercial with Ethan for her body care brand only weeks after she broke up with her boyfriend Mason. And y'all, the entire internet went into shambles afterwards since they didn't expect Danielle to rekindle her friendship with Ethan, especially after the damage he caused to her mentally and physically in the past. But both Danielle and Ethan were able to respond to the backlash immediately by releasing a statement claiming that they are both on good terms now and that they both handled the situation wrong in the past and they regret putting each other in danger. Anyways, a few days after this statement was released, Danielle felt comfortable enough to post more content with Ethan, as if the internet had already forgiven her for making such a big mistake. And well, it went completely downhill since she decided to post a very inappropriate TikTok video of herself flashing her pierced tatas to Ethan. Minutes after this video was posted, you guys, her entire comment section was flooded with tons of hate comments towards Danielle, such as, "She has no respect for herself. How could she even look at him after what he did to her?" They trying to make us seem like the crazy ones, like he didn't get her pregnant and leave her, and like she wasn't traumatized and humiliated. I'm curious, how old is she now? I'm begging the Lord she's 18 plus. This girl is 16. Why is she flashing her to a dude that's a full adult? This is disgusting. As soon as Danielle got dragged on social media because of her actions, she decided to go on TikTok live the next day to address the comments by clarifying their friendship and how they were both able to find closure.
He has gone through so much the past 3 years. I was like too emotional to reach out and understand what he was going through. And so on my point of view, it felt like I went through it alone and I had no one. But I didn't know that, he was actually going through it too. I never took the time to think what he was going through. And now we're on good terms and we've been able to come to this closure with each other.
I would love to hear your opinions on this situation down below, but for now, make sure to click on the tab above for more juicy videos on these influencers.